demons inside your head. It could be addiction, it could be other things. Trying to work towards getting our own sound.
Hey, it's Sebastian for the Metal Gods Meltdown, and today I am joined by...
I'm Joseph Azzopardi from the band UPPERLIP.
First up, can you tell us what lit the fuse for the amazing Devil's Ride?
So, Devil's Ride, it's our second album, and we just released it in March 5th. Really happy with the outcome of this album. Overall, the reviews that we had were very, very, very positive. We released it on a CD, and we wish we could do the vinyl thing. Mm-hmm. Hopefully, in the future, if we have enough funds, we will do it.
It's really cool. So what real life experiences shaped the lyrics on this release?
So the lyrics of the second album, they're a bit darker themed than the first one. Basically, they focus a lot about power and people in power, also the church, sometimes also the duality between good and bad. It's basically about these sort of concepts rather than the usual songs about relationships, and it's about it's a bit more about the frustration, I would say, about certain aspects. People who are in power and who, instead of doing good, they do the opposite, and basically it revolves around these themes. That's why Devil's Ride, like people are taken for a ride sometimes.
Yeah. Okay. Which track then hits closest to home for each of you?
So, for me, it's Won't You Listen. I like the overall structure where it builds up from an acoustic song, and it builds up with electric guitars, drums, solos, and also the choruses, which are very catchy. I think it's probably the best song I've ever wrote. I wrote all the music in this album and also the other, and it feels personal. The song, it speaks about persons whom you care about, and kind of they don't pay heed to your advice, even though they know it's for their own good. That's why Won't You Listen? So yeah, it's a bit personal. With regards to bass player Marcel, he also likes Won't You Listen? He also likes the duel. The duel is a kind of, it puts you in the perspective of being like in a desert somewhere in Arizona, where you're conflicting with yourself, like that's why the duality between the good and the bad. And so you have like an inner conflict between the demons inside your head. It could be addiction, it could be other things. So that's Marcel's favorite. And then Chris, our lead singer, he really likes Goddess of the Sun. It's more 80s kind of rock. It has that 80s rock vibe. It speaks about this like figure, heroine, where she's like, like an example for everyone, that's why Goddess of the Sun. And the album has a lot of themes resembling, also like vampiristic, I would say. Like they delve a little bit on, metaphorically, it's not really about vampires, but people who kind of are bloodsuckers, like lawyers, for example.
Yeah, we got one in power in this country at the moment. Yeah, that's another story. Yeah. Anyway, so how has UPPERLIP evolved since the debut? You sort of hit on it a little bit, but I mean, has like growing a bit older, living in Malta even, has that helped you evolve as a band?
I'm lucky to I'm lucky to have met certain people in the music industry, which gave me like some advice Um, we obviously, as a band, we evolved through the studio. When we went the first time, we didn't know what we were doing, so we went there, and it was an experience for us. We recorded a temple, and we didn't know what a click track was. I mean, we knew what a click track was, but we never used it. So
Yeah.
and so we learned how to play tighter. Unfortunately, we had lineup changes every time that put the band a bit behind. So you invest in someone, and you tighten the band, and all of a sudden everything, you know how bands are.
Mm.
And but yes, there was an evolution in terms of the songwriting and in terms of the musical capabilities as well. Um, Obviously, even like getting inspired and trying to not change the wheel. It's very hard to change the wheel and come up with something new, but we tried to create something more distinct, or trying to work towards getting our own sound, rather like resembling Guns N' Roses or resembling AC/DC, or
Mm.
we're striving to be. Yeah, that's upper lip. Okay, it's not easy to get there, but we're trying.
It's
So yeah, there
definitely
was maturity.
it's definitely a distinct album, and I love it. It's good fun to listen to. I've been traveling all around the country recently, so I listen to a lot of music, obviously. So yeah, it's been up there. It's good. So what about the reviews? Have the reviews been good worldwide, and is there plans to do some sort of a tour? Because I mean, Malta's sort of like in the middle of the sea, isn't it?
Yes, I mean, we would love to go all over the place. I mean, but the first challenge is obviously financial. So no one is gonna give us, um, like 10,000 euros, 20,000, or whatever to use it as. To do your own tour, it doesn't happen anymore. We're trying. I'm trying to speak to people in the music industry, and also maybe we do some mini shows outside of the country. That's what we really want to do. Obviously, we have to find the right spots where to play. I mean, not everybody knows about Upper Lip. We're not Guns N' Roses. We're not, you know, we're not the Flappard. So not everyone wants to give you a chance. You know what I mean? Um, Overall, though, whenever we play, we always have a good response. So if there are any of your listeners like who want to book us anywhere, we would really it would be good for us, and we would love that. um Yes, so basically that's it. We want to tour, but it depends obviously on always on the money.
Mm.
We don't have a label that forks out or gives us an advance with everything, and that's why also it explains also the 5 years timeline between one album and another. Every gig we do locally, we pool the money so that we can record professionally, because
Right,
we always record in the most professional studio in our island.
right.
So
It's got quite a good rock and metal scene on the island as well, hasn't it?
yeah, I would say it verges more on the extreme side, like certain like death metal bands and metal core, and rather than the hard rock like classic rock. We're more on the hard rock, classic rock side.
Yeah.
So we're quite a rare breed, I would say, in Malta and in Gozo.
Yeah. Well, you're not that far from Italy either, so maybe one day you can maybe get over there to do a tour. That'd be cool, yeah?
Yes, that would be fantastic. And just a ferry to Sicily, and we
Yeah,
go from.
that's right, yeah, I know. All right, so what about on release day? Did you guys do anything special?
Um, we were thinking of doing like a proper like album launch,
Mm.
but we didn't do it. We sold some CDs like to our fans. We would love to do like a proper thing, because not even with the other album, because of COVID, we didn't do anything. So the idea is to do a launch for both albums. So
Yeah.
so even though some time passed. But we play a mixture of the old and the mixture of the new album, or we play both albums.
Hmm.
That would be cool. And
That'd be cool.
obviously we sell some more merch, and probably do some more t-shirts, different t-shirts. Um, but it depends. Of course, sometimes doing this kind of concert, you have to see how, if it's viable or not. I
Hmm.
know I'm talking too much about money, but we really spend a lot of money on this album, so we have to be quite careful where to go financially.
Okay. So, like you said about lineup change, what makes this lineup lethal this time? What's the
Basically, we're still Marcel, Chris, and I, like from the original lineup, and then we have a new drummer with us. He's really really good. Um, he lives on the mainland in Malta, and he crosses over, and we're getting tighter every time. So I feel that if things work out, hopefully, because we did had our fair share of drummers. We had a drummer from Colombia. Then unfortunately, the poor guy was deported, and um, we had the
right?
drummer from Italy. So we had our fair share of drummers. So a bit apprehensive. It's
So,
kind of a backloud.
yeah. So, what's the plans then for the rest of the year? And do you plan to do any more videos? I mean, the country of Gozo, especially, is beautiful. Are the plans to do like some live videos or something like that?
And we are discussing a music video for Won't You Listen? So,
Hmm.
because we didn't release a music video, so we're gonna release that. We're talking with videographers about it and about the ideas. So we try to do a video which is quite striking, and yes, we want also to maybe do some more videos so that we can upload them on YouTube and other channels.
Hmm.
Nowadays, everything is about videos. It's not
Yeah.
just about the music. You have to promote yourself every time on
Right.
TikTok, on all this. You know what I
Tell me
mean.
about it. Yeah. I know. I guess I've been doing this a long time, but I guess it can get a bit fucking tedious, to be fair, can't it? Just
Yes.
up on
Yeah.
TikTok, on the Facebook, on the Instagram. It's like, I try and just concentrate on Facebook or
Mm,
TikTok. I played with, but it's not. I don't know. I don't know. For me, TikTok, I just can't be bothered with it, so I'm just not into it. Maybe it's an age thing. I don't know. All right. So I've been to the. It's not a cathedral, is it? Is it cathedral or the big church where it used to be a prison on Gozo?
the Citadel. The Citadel.
Beautiful there. Maybe you could get some permissions and get to film in there. Yeah.
Yeah, that's a cool spot. I love that place.
Uh,
Yeah, that's the situation. You have to, and the audience now expects certain videos of certain quality as well. Like
yeah.
it's not you're going to film with your phone, and
Yeah.
it has to be really good.
Yeah.
Um, and I feel sometimes also bands, they're becoming more like comics. Like they have to do all these crazy thing, or I don't know, like being a day with someone, like filming your own the whole day.
I
It's
know.
everything, yeah, tedious.
Yeah.
Um,
It's a lot
like
to it.
eating a pizza and you have to film me eating a pizza.
Yeah. Man, it's just. I
This kind
know.
of thing.
I know. I know. It's difficult. Yeah, but the Citadel. Just telling you, I have been there. It's amazing. It's like that handprint there where it used to be a prison as well, didn't it? And it was like
Yeah, there used to be a prison over there. I
fascinating.
remember my mom's auntie was arrested I think during the Second World War, because she went out of the curfew. There was a curfew,
Yeah.
and she had sheep and goats, and she went after them, and they had to arrest her.
Oh man, yeah, it's beautiful over there. Okay, back to this album. Back to your band? What's the unspoken rule inside Upper Lip? Hire a drummer that doesn't get deported. Yeah.
The unspoken rule, like I would say that's a good question. We try to not criticize each other too much. We do criticize each other, but we learned in the past, when we started, it was more like a dictatorship. Like
Yeah.
Now, nowadays we're kind of more open to the ideas. I feel that we kind of click more than we used to before, because before we were really like adamant to improve our musicality. So yes, we try to criticize each other in a way which is much more friendly rather than it used to be. Like I've seen guitars being broken and things being thrown off in the garage. Nowadays we're a bit more respectful towards each other.
Okay. Could you give me them 4 words to describe Devil's Ride?
How many words?
4 words to
4 words.
describe Devil's Ride.
4 words. Eclectic, um, mysterious, magical, and punchy.
Great. Okay, so next bit. Mount Rushmore in America has got the 4 presidents. Rather than presidents, who would be your 4 musicians that you'd have in stone?
Jimmy Page for sure. Rory Gallagher. Um, I would put also Eric Clapton. I love Eric Clapton, and Angus Young.
Great. Can you tell us why we should check out Devil's Ride?
You should check Devil's Ride because if you're really into rock, this is something that you would enjoy listen to. I think it's something that you're not going to not going to listen to one track and say, "Oh, I'm fed up." I think you would love to. If you're into the rock music, this is your thing, So go and listen to it.
Have any more plans to? What's the plans then? Are there plans to get another album out in the next year, like back in the day? Try and get an album out yearly.
Yes, I already started to think about a new record. Maybe we do something a little different. Maybe with another producer this time, just to get maybe a different sound.
Yeah.
Not because we don't like our producer. We love him. He really understands us and he makes our record stand out. Maybe we use him only for mixing and mastering, but we want to do something new. So yes, that would be a good idea. Obviously, with less money, because as I said, we really forked out a lot of money for this record, and that would be really great. And maybe yes, some kind of tour that would be really also good for us, and we will start touring a little bit internationally. That will be our dream, because from Malta you don't see many bands who are touring. There was only one guy who really made it, and that's Mark Storace from Crocus. He's Maltese.
Yeah, that's right. He is, isn't he? Yes. Of course he is.
But he decided to leave the island when he was 18 years old and went to London.
Now lives in Switzerland, I think. Yeah, I've interviewed him. Yeah.
You should check out the new album. First and foremost, you have eight beautiful tracks, 8 hard rock tracks. They have a mixture of, from hard rock to heavy metal to even a southern rock kind of vibe. Like the duel is more into the southern rock thing. I even recorded with the resonator, the first track, and I think there's something for everybody in it. So you should check it out.
Why won't you listen to me?